Cool FM. I'm sure y'all know what's going down. It should have happened on Tuesday because typically we host our esteemed guests from the BB Naija Season 9 on Tuesday. But I mean, it's the finale, so I'm sure things are bound to change. And right now, ladies and germs, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. We have the champions. We have the finalists. We have the gladiators that have made it all the way from day one to the last day.
And I find I'm feeling down.
That's right, ladies and germs. Buckle up your bell bottoms, put a dip in your hips, and come on down to the mothership. It's about to go down. That's right, ladies and germs. A ring-a-ding-delicious afternoon to you. It's 1:51 p.m. and we're doing a thing on the radio. So far, so good. 8 individuals were up for eviction in week 10. And I'm talking about Big Brother Naija Season 9. And of course, the 8 individuals who were up for eviction include Kelly Ray, Wani, Onyeka, Victoria, Nelly, Ozzy, Anita, and Suj. They were asked to stand for possible eviction. And of course, the housemates with the lowest vote were evicted. And that includes Suj, Anita, Ozzy, Nelly, and Victoria. The top 3 housemates were Kelly Ray, Wani, Onyeka, and of course, Onyeka was evicted next, and the top 2 housemates remaining were Kelly Ray and Wani. And of course, we all know the winner of the BB Naija Season 9 No Lose Guard edition is Kelly Ray. And of course, in the meantime, we have a couple of housemates in the house, and not all here together. Apparently, we had to break them down a bit because we have 8 of them, and we couldn't have them all simultaneously. But of course, right now in the studio, we've got man, oh man, so many beautiful people. I never knew y'all were this pretty. I'm not saying that it wasn't obvious on the camera, but god damn, or should I say, ooh, wait, baby. They look way better in person. Ladies and germs, make welcome in the left corner, Nelly. Yeah. Nelly, or should I say, Nena Umbonu? Did I call it correctly?
No.
Please help me.
Nena Mbonu.
Nena Mbonu.
Yes.
Definitely, ladies and germs. She's 29 years old from Abia State. And of course, she was friends to Anita for 10 years. Ladies and germs, on the right corner, we have Victoria Uchechi. We know her as Victoria, the beauty queen of the house. Am I right? Let me help you with your mic a bit.
Thank you.
Like that, so we can hear you properly. Now, of course, she's 25 years old from Imo State. And of course, she was friends with Sean for 3 years. And of course, at the back, we've got 2 very handsome gentlemen decked out in black and white. In fact, you should see Ozzy right now. His steez is on 100. Now, he's from Imo State and he's 37 years old and is a twin brother to OC. And last but not least, that's Samuel Osuji, half of the Aces, 23 years old and of course from Imo State as well. Now, wow, when I plan them, now Imo State just got for this. Victoria from Imo State. Let me see. Nelly, okay, thank God, Abia.
Anita is Imo.
Anita is Imo, right? And of course, Suj is Imo. Now, wow, is he a gang up? Imo State link up. Ladies and germs, what's that?
It's just what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. Now, we will be talking to them real soon. But of course, we got to go pay some bills right now. It's time for ads. But of course, when we return, we'll be discussing with the champions and the finalists and of course, exploring their journey so far in and out of the house. Don't go nowhere when I return at the show. Yeah, continues.
All of my guys, they came to me, everybody.
this event.
Your guess is as good as his. He is.
Yes, right, ladies and germs. I'm the ringa-dingalicious kind of guy, and we're doing the thing-a-ling-a-ling on the radio. It's 58 minutes gone past 1 p.m., and of course, it's 96.9 Cool FM. So far, so good. I told you. We've got the BB Naija Finalists in the house, and we're about to talk about it. That's right. Talking about beautiful. You will not believe what I'm seeing right now. Victoria, Nelly. It's so great to see you in person, to be honest. I mean, I'm happy to see Suja and Ozzy, but I mean, compared to them.
We understand.
How y'all feeling? I mean, it's been quite a while. I mean, since Sunday. I want to believe half the euphoria has worn off already, right? Or are you all still in the zone?
Honestly, I feel like I'm still trying to adapt to the real world, but I'll definitely get there. But yeah, it's been great so far.
So far, so good, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see yourself making it to the finals? To be honest with me, when you got into the house, did you think that I ain't going nowhere until it's over?
So I feel like my personality is quite different from a lot of personalities that have been seen on the show prior to me going in.
Yeah.
So looking at how I probably struggled, I never believed I was going to make it far. But as soon as I was able to get out of my shell, and it started going smoothly and getting to the finalist, I don't even want to look back at how that went, but it's just been great so far. Getting to the finalist is one of my biggest. I don't want to talk too much. But yeah,
I get the idea.
I'm sure you get me.
I totally get you. I mean, you've never been one person to talk too much. You're a lady of few words.
Well, it's a very big deal for me. Getting to the finalists is just a lot
Definitely.
of, yeah.
And of course, I think from the get-go, people were like, who's this beautiful lady? This season go hot, just by looking at you, right? And of course, you're gentle compared to what we were expecting. Maybe we're going to get some Pepe and Atarudo.
But I am gentle, except you step on my toes. If you come for me, I'll definitely react.
Lovely stuff. Let me throw it back to my man, Ozzy. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm fine. I want to call you Big Brother. Aside from Big Brother, because that you be Big Brother.
Okay.
Y'all have this Big Brother thing going on, to be honest. I mean, I'm talking like someone who watched the show now.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about the fact that I'm on air doing the thing.
Yeah.
Man to man now.
course.
Viewer to, what would that make you? Viewee?
Housemate.
To housemate. Viewer to housemate now. Y'all took this Big Brother role in the house, to be honest. Do you think it's because of the age gap between you and most of the housemates, or do you think it's just your nature to want things to go a certain way and to generally just be on top of things?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
I can't really control how things go. I can only just give my input. But if you want to throw the age thing in there, of course, with age comes a lot of experience. And sometimes I could see the housemates going through things in the present day for them that I had already gone through before. So I could see certain things before it happened, and also life after Big Brother as well. So my job was just, if I saw something, to just try and give advice and be there. It was up to them to take it, but I respected them and they respected me. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was quite evident. I think you were one of the least nominated housemates, to be honest. I don't think y'all really were on the chopping block a lot. And that's a crazy feat, considering that this is a massive competition, and a lot of people would want to eliminate who they perceive as a strong competition.
Yeah.
But then again, I want to say this as plainly as possible. Many people thought maybe, okay, let's not nominate him so that when we leave the house, we can do we can do business together. So one would think that other people put their personal business before game business. Nelly, why you
I don't know about
this
that.
coffee is
but-
not ordinary. Sorry about that. Okay.
I don't know about that, but value begets value. So
True.
if you want to do business and you have value to bring, let's go for it.
It's not by politics. If you like, nominate me.
Exactly.
Suj!
Yes, sir.
You remind me of that Ronaldo celebration, you know. That's why I keep calling you Suj. Man, oh man, you and Topher, right?
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
going to cast though.
you're
Before I'm going
correct,
to pair you
you're
with the
correct,
wrong
you're
person.
correct, you're correct.
Now, I think looking at you guys from the moment you walked into the house, I thought y'all were special. Y'all brought
Thank
that Gen Z energy. He was the good cop. You were the bad cop.
Was I? I was?
You're a bit tougher than he is.
Oh.
I like to put it like that.
Okay.
You know, you
Yeah,
got that rough edge around you. You seem more like a no nonsense kind of person, even though somebody softened you up real nice. You know, all your
She listened.
she left. So how was the experience for you in the house? Did you
Nice.
get what you wanted from that house?
Definitely. I made it to the Super Bowl, as I say. I made it to the Super Bowl. Yes, sir. I made it to the Super Bowl, and I felt like I left with the ring. I left as a champion.
So, hold on, you left with what?
I left as a champion.
No, but before that,
I
what
left
did you
as a
say?
Ring now. When you win the Super Bowl, you
Yeah,
have the
relax,
ring
man.
on your-
Is that the ring you're talking about?
Yes, no, the championship ring.
Has he asked you to marry him? I mean, he did say he left with a ring, right?
Yeah, that signifies winning. Like,
Okay.
in all ramifications, I feel like a winner, regardless of whatever the outcome was. I
Definitely.
felt like a winner. The experience changed me. It taught me to learn different things about myself that I didn't really know were there. And yeah, it was a learning experience. It was a social experiment, and I grew, I learned, I lived. I enjoyed every aspect of the game,
Definitely.
the challenges and everything.
I like that. I grew, I learned, I lived. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of questions have been asked already, so I don't want to go over what's already available on the
Okay.
internet. You
It
know
must
what
be
I mean?
different.
I mean, let's not
Stand out.
let's not overplug it, but I just want to know, is there anything you regret doing, outrightly speaking? Is there anything that you said, oh man, I shouldn't have done that? Anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Straight, point blank. I genuinely did not regret any of my actions, the time I spent, the way I lived, the way I carried myself, the journey, everything was, I was my real authentic self. I was everything I would like to portray. I was everything I would want to be seen as: confident, a true, natural man, confident, diligent in himself, a firm believer, and a man of faith and diligence. So yeah, I don't regret my journey
Definitely.
at all. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
You came, you saw, you conquered. Nelly. Ooh, wait, baby. I gotta say, talking about seeing y'all in real life is just a different experience, you know? I mean, we are seeing y'all all glammed up on the TV screen, but nothing quite prepares you for what you see in real life. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very good. I feel fine. I'm super happy to be here.
Hope you know you're a winner, right?
Of course.
You know? A finalist. It's bragging rights, if you ask me.
Of course.
Be easy, do them. I hear some people say that, some housemates are complaining that, you know, they didn't get the chance to show themselves. But like, you were in the house. What do you mean you didn't get the chance? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, people that made it to the finals, they get to it. If you know what I mean. So like, how would you rate your gameplay in the house? I mean, it's what got you this far. So what would you say you did to really warrant this position in the finals?
Honestly, I really don't know what to say because going into the house, I said I didn't have any strategy. I just want to go into the show, be myself, be as comfortable as I can be, and just leave and see if the world will like me like that. And trust me, coming out and seeing all the love, all the support, everything, it feels so amazing. Like, I really don't know how to explain it, but I'm really excited.
Definitely. So now, should I say it? Should I ask about it? I'll find out. Y'all are one of the major ships in the house. If you like, look me from now to tomorrow, I will still ask the question. How do you want me to do it? I think y'all are the only ship that made it to the final. Am I correct? Am I mixing it all up here? In my head, okay, sorry, not only you. You're not the only ship that made it to the finals, but of course, y'all were a thing in the house. How far? You're out of the house now. I shouldn't be asking y'all your personal business because I think that's up to you, whether or not you choose to continue. But would you say the ship impacted your gameplay in any way? Do you say it helped you emotionally and vote-wise? Would you say that, that ship was a good idea?
Going into the house, I don't think it was ever a strategy for either. Okay, I can. I don't think it was a strategy for her because she spoke on it. It was, but going into the house wasn't a strategy for me. So I didn't think that being in a ship was going to automatically guarantee
votes or anything.
Yeah, anything.
Of
So it
course,
wasn't
people that were boyfriends and girlfriends, they left way earlier. So
Yeah. So obviously, not be everybody shipped the help, Abby. I think
I
Sean
really
left
didn't.
long before Wani did. So I mean, Wani made it to the final, but then Sean was there. So you know, okay. I see y'all are trying to not say too much about it, but that's fine. Totally, to be honest, that's not the aim of this whole interview. We just want to know what's next for all of you now that you've left the house. I mean, the world is your oyster, right? And I mean, y'all know that after the Big Bird Naija house, the entire entertainment industry tends to open up. At least to a certain extent, it all depends on the kind of hard work you put into it. It's not a guarantee that I was in BB Naija, so I must get. You are not going to get anything that you don't work for. That's the truth of the matter. So what's the plan? What are you going to be specializing in?
So everyone knows I'm a chef, and I've been running my restaurant for years now, though it's online. So right now we plan on having like a working space, and also I'm open to brand opportunities to work with different brands that want to work with my brand. And I didn't mention I'm an event planner, so I have a lot of things going on, and also I'm open to fashion collaborations and a lot of things. So my hands are just open like this.
Yeah. Your wings are spread out, ready to fly.
Yeah, I want to invest.
But tell us, mention what's your handle? How do we get the food aspect of
Okay,
you?
my business page is Food to Pots.
Say that again.
Food, then to pots.
That's P-O-R-T or
Yes,
P-O-T?
P-O-T.
Yeah, food to pot,
Yeah.
ladies and germs.
That's my
by your very
business.
own Nelly.
And my social media handle is official_Queen Nelly. There you can find the link to all my socials.
All right, ladies and germs, please don't go and follow Counterfeito because I mean fake pages will abound for all of you. So now you've heard the official page of Queen Nelly. Queen Victoria Afano. How about you? What next for you? How do you want to take over?
So going into the house, I already had like a travel company that I own, which is actually very successful. So going in, I wanted to just like get a bigger platform for that, and that's what I would focus on for now. But I'm also open to, it's called VS Global Travels, by the way.
BS?
VS.
VS.
Yes,
Okay.
VS Global Travels.
What does the S stand for? I know the V is Victoria. What's the S?
So S is quite personal to me. It stands for my dad's name, Sebastian. Yes. So that's where VS came from. So I'm going to promote that. I need like a bigger platform. Obviously, I have the platform now. So I'm going to like work on that. Then I'm also open for brand collaborations. I'm going to go slightly into production. And wherever money comes from, because I'm an hustler, I just want to like make money and get it back. So yeah.
Secure that bag, girl. Secure that
Then my
bag.
Instagram handle is I just said VS Global Travels again. That's how much.
How much you
this
wanna
business
push.
means to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Victoria_UVO. Same with my Twitter, my Facebook, and my TikTok, Victoria_UVO.
Lovely stuff. OZ,
That's my brother.
how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Clean,
Guys,
no
help me.
reason.
Is he always this chill? I mean, the light, I be the camera. Is he always this chill? Let me know. Y'all live with him.
It's cool FM, so you have to keep
It's cool FM, I be. Yeah.
Stay clean, no reason.
Stay clean, no reason.
My man.
You already
Before I
know.
ask you about your plans, how far on Yeka?
What about her?
I mean, y'all bonded, right? So
I'm sure she's around. You probably get to see her.
I'm not asking where she is, sir.
Oh.
I'm not asking where she is.
What
I'm
are you
asking,
asking?
like, I mean, your relationship was pretty interesting, right? So, I mean, now that we're out of the house, it was all for the game, I believe.
I don't play games. If I make friends or form friendships, they're organic, and so
Okay.
they can stand the test of time.
So she's going to be a friend that you're likely going to keep having for a while.
Friend is a friend in need is a friend indeed.
True. So are there any other friends that you believe you're going to carry on long after this game? Because I don't want to imagine that because you are in the house, that means you must be guys. There is no guarantee. So for you now, who's going to carry on?
Yeah, but you see, for me, maybe because of my lack of experience in terms of like watching Big Brother as much, it's a game to those watching. It was my real life. So when I look at people and I form friendships, their friendships formed in real time based on real things. So it's not, oh, Big Brother is over, so it's over. I don't even know how to behave like that. With me, what you see is what you get. So Suj formed a brotherhood with him. We came out, realized our dads were friends beforehand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Small world, huh?
Exactly.
Very small world.
But nobody ever asked me about how close I am with Suj, but that's because our bond,
It doesn't.
I
You
say
they show him. It did
no,
body.
the camera shows, but it doesn't see. Do you understand? So when we were in there in real time, the things that we formed when they were organic, they were real. It has nothing to do with whether the show is over. It's still going to continue.
All right, man. What about your hustle? What you gonna do now?
I mean, if you already know me, I was already in entertainment before. Actually, I have a movie coming out very soon, before the end of the year, on different grounds. Yeah. So I have a lot of things, and I come from a family of public service. So now that I have a platform, it's something that I want to do. I already have some initiatives I was working on, both here and in South Africa. So I aim to carry that on. Of course, I want to collaborate with some of my housemates, exchange value, collaborate with brands, and just basically use this platform to also give back to those that supported me and followed me on this journey. So look out for that. There's a lot to come.
Ladies and germs, the value man. That's the nickname I'm giving him right now. Ozzy, the value man.
Value over everything.
Value over everything. Don't go nowhere. We got a couple more ads to play. And when I return, we'll be meeting Suge and the rest of the housemates right here on 96.9 Cool FM. back, and of course, the winner happened to be Kelly Ray. He emerged the victor of BB Naija Season 9, the No Lose God season. And of course, they are here with us in the studio, the second cohort of the housemates. We just saw Ozzy. We just saw Nelly. We just saw Suj. And of course, we also just saw Victoria. And right now in the house, we've got Wani. We've got Hani also coming here to support her sister.
Final.
We've got the beautiful Onyeka and Anita. And of course, the man of the hour, the Tower of Power, Kelly Ray.
Robo Kelly.
How y'all feeling right now?
Amazing, blessed.
Amazing.
Oh my God. I feel good.
Journey.
It's been a good journey, huh? I don't even doubt that, to be honest. Y'all try though, it's not easy.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I think
Thank
10
you,
weeks,
man.
right?
Thank you.
10 weeks.
10.
10 intense.
Intense weeks.
10
Without,
weeks of everything.
without your phones.
Without my
Well,
phone.
without your laptop.
So many things.
But at some point, I enjoyed not having my phone as well.
Really?
The stress. Since I returned, I've not been up. Sometimes I go to bed. I go to bed by let's say 4 a.m.
Mhm.
because I'll be going through videos and all. And I enjoyed that peace. Man.
Okay. And then when you watch the clips right now, do you like what you see? Do you like the things that you did in the house? Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, I am proud of myself.
Definitely.
Very proud of myself.
I love that. I love that. Onyeka, sitting pretty,
Yes.
very demure,
course.
very cutesy. Why are you now quiet? Why are you idea you're not quiet? Why you can't be quiet now?
Yes, no, like I said, Onyeka has done her job. Right now, she's chilling,
Okay. So what was your job?
entertaining people every day,
And you did that.
highlights every day,
And you did that.
content every day.
And you
know?
did that.
The show.
I like that. You know, looking at you in person now, I'm like, wow. I didn't imagine it was this intense.
Don't mind that camera. They didn't do justice.
You didn't do justice to what we're seeing in real life. So, looking back in your time in the house, is there anything? I mean, like you said, you were armed for the content from day one. I was like,
Of course.
she's a warrior. If you even check Twitter, the trend tables at the very beginning, the first week of the show, like, Onyeka, don't they worry you. Oyeka. And of course, your lovely sister, Chizoba, she was here a couple of weeks ago. Lovely stuff. You were definitely a great addition to the house. So now, looking back on your time, is there anything that you wish you had done differently?
Well, there's nothing. Like, I gave you guys a show. Is that not the point of being there?
Definitely, that is the point.
So what else do you think I should have done differently?
No, I'm asking you.
Nothing.
Okay,
I
okay.
did it all.
All right, you did it all, didn't you?
Yep.
And you speaking of doing it all, I mean, you had quite an interesting relationship with Ozzy, you know. And I asked him about you, and he said, "Oh, you're around." I said, "That's not. I'm asking you, sir. I'm asking you. That's it." But of course, he says that he's made friends and connections that he's definitely going to want to continue with outside the house. What's your own perspective? What would you say your dynamic with Ozzy is?
Friends. Just friends.
I feel like they agreed behind the scenes to just not talk plenty. They should just be saying one thing only, because this is the same way Ozzy responded. But of course, I guess that is the thing, right? Friends is right?
Yes.
It didn't look like just that, though. It looked interestinger than friends.
I mean, we're both interesting people, so...
They are trained. They are ready. They are very ready for me. No wala. Anita, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, I mean, looking at you, I was like, this girl is fine. Oh, la ila. That's the first thing I said when I looked at the camera. I'm like, this housemate, they look well as they pick them one by one. You know, and looking at you in real life is it's a blessing, to be honest. You had quite an interesting time in the house. You made it to the finals. You had your ups and downs, but I feel like overall your game was pretty steady. You know, you didn't change, and you didn't. We didn't expect you to have maintained steez throughout, but you managed to maintain steez throughout.
Oh, I'm glad.
I mean, right? So looking back in your time in the house, what were your favorite moments, your highlights of all the 10 weeks that you've spent?
My highlights. Number one is two-time HOH back-to-back.
Back-to-back. If it easy, run now. If it easy, run now.
That was something. And the next will be the tax. Because from the tax, I was like discovering things about myself. Like, am I the one presenting this well? Am I the one who is acting and actually embodying this role this well? And the relationships I built in the house as well. And the whole experience, I mean, like you said, there were ups and downs, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I learned from the house, from my time in the house. I enjoyed my time in the house, and all around an amazing experience for me. Yeah.
Lovely. Speaking of relationships, how fun. Topher.
Topher is fine.
I mean, now you know how old he is, right? You've eventually found out his actual age. You had kind of like a moment, as in when I was watching, I'm like, spicy. content. But of course, things happen. Don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the most unusual circumstance that we've seen. All I want to know is how you feel about it currently. And are y'all going to stay friends? Is it going to be more than that? Just let the people know what the people want to know.
All I can say is Steph and I are good.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Did I say you're bad before?
No, because I've come to see that there's lots of interest in this, and I feel like this is I've addressed it a lot of times already, and I've said what needs to be said, which the main thing is that we are good, and I really want to move on to other things and like other questions.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can totally understand that. You know, one of the things that you do in the house, aside from making the money and playing the games and experiencing different aspects of yourself, is making valuable connections. Now, speaking of connections, one of the strongest connections you can have is that of sisterhood.
Mhm.
And of course, we had two sisters in the house. Y'all did the thing. I've been saying it since morning that I knew these people from somewhere. We've actually hosted, we played an event together. You know, I didn't speak to y'all then, and I said, if only I had said how far, you know. Nah, they don't go be Naija house. They don't blow. You know, but of course, I got to say, it was an amazing thing y'all did. Y'all pretty much held it down. Y'all held it down. Y'all held it down a lot. You know. So now, I mean, you came real close. In fact, the way we saw it, we had wagers and bets and gambles like, Wani, Kelly Ray, Wani, Kelly Ray, Wani, Kelly Ray. It was a very close competition, a very, very close call. What would you say put you in this position?
My realness, my authenticity, just being me. I didn't come in with a strategy. I came in to show the world Wani, and I think I did. I think I did a very pretty good job
Definitely.
with showing the whole world who Wani is.
So what are you going to miss most about being in the house?
My Biggie, I miss Biggie so much.
Oh, shout out to BB. This
Biggie.
is Big Brother, Wani.
Wani.
Sorry.
You know my big. No.
Okay,
no,
do it for
don't
me, do it for me,
it.
do it for me.
Wani. Don't try. You're not busy.
No, I can't take his place. Oh, okay, wow. No, well, that's definitely a pleasure. And then, of course, now the man of the hour, the tower of power. How far now?
I did all right, man. I stand still.
Man, oh man, what a journey. Now everyone is calling you the first married man to have ever, I think married person even, to have won BB Naija.
Yeah, history, bro.
Don't you think that's crazy?
Crazy history. We'll make history.
You made history. Did you think you were going to win, considering the fact that you went in with your wife, and everybody thought that should have even been a hurdle, as opposed to springboard? How did y'all do it?
Okay, first off, I think it was actually a brilliant idea not to have told the housemates that we're married. Yes, but let the outside world know we're married. Of course, we couldn't have hidden it from the outside world because
Definitely.
Yeah, because our videos were everywhere before we got in. Yeah, so everything worked together for good.
No, I gotta agree. To be honest, not telling the housemates. I mean, who came up with that idea? Was it a last minute thing?
No, I did.
You did.
It just came. I was just thinking up front because that's what I do. I think a lot. I'm a deep thinker, yeah. So I just thought of it that. Okay, I told her, and she did not argue at all.
You know, and that led to, should I say, association, or should I say publicity by association? Because eventually people started asking, oh, did you know that they were married whenever they came out of the house? So in a way, you were almost always in conversation. True. So in a way, you stayed on the lips of Nigerians. You know, that time, I'm going to tell you for real, because I witnessed the show real time. There was a time where y'all didn't have a lot of opportunities to meet, because you're hiding from everybody. Yeah. And then one time in the night, you finally had your privacy. People were actually crying, say, hey, you don't miss him, babe. You don't miss your wife, mama. It was crazy.
That should be in the HOH condo, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
HOH. You see, initially, at first, the loose garden came from both of us at different time, yeah. Initially, she was almost loose garden. Many times she called me baby.
Hey.
Wait, and I'm telling her, babe, you don't call me baby like 19 times today. Then initially I was drawing her back, but later, especially when we went to the HOH condo, at that point I was ready to say, let's finish everything. and then she was, like, go calm down. Like, have fun, calm down. So at different times we were drawing each other back. Yeah.
Definitely. What a love story for the ages. I mean, and I believe that now the honeymoon you've always dreamt of is what's going to happen, right? Mm-hmm. The honeymoon
second
for the
phase,
ages.
Actually. That was the
second
first
phase,
one.
right?
That was the first
Lovely
one.
stuff. I'm very proud of you all. And of course, I believe that the house is always a springboard to bigger and greater things. So one by one, just tell me what next for you, what next for your brand. Did you get the thing you wanted to get from the house? when you were in the house? I want to start with you, Onyeka, because you've been the most quiet.
Well, I actually did get what I wanted. I wanted a space in this world for Onyeka, and that space is every day Onyeka, Onyeka, Onyeka. That's a lot of space, you know. So right now, Onyeka wants to focus on her hair care treatment for seborrheic dermatitis and dandruffs and psoriasis. And also, like I've been saying, I would love to work with very big organizations like UN, AU, because I know I have a lot to offer them and Nigeria as a nation. I would also love to go into director, all type shit, you know, directing, writing scripts, writing music.
So
you guys
you go sing now. The only right to go write them.
Like
you go
poems. I go sing them
now. So now Billboard will go see you next now.
Exactly. So she's open to everything, guys, even suggestions if you have any.
Lovely.
But just know that we're going into this entertainment industry with a very big bang.
With a bang.
And talent, guys.
Bang, bang, baby, baby.
So expect a lot from Onyeka. She's exploring. So
definitely. And we wish you all the best of luck.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. Now, Anita, what about you, beauty queen?
For me, number one on my list is a healthcare facility for new mothers, and my focus is on their care, their wellness, and on postpartum depression. It's something that is not really touched on, and that is a very sensitive time in a woman's life, you know, after childbirth. Yeah, I have that planned up, and then my modeling masterclass, which is already in the works. That is also going to have the whole shebang that modeling masterclasses have, but then again, mental wellness, because in the industry, you get to hear lots of no's, things that affect your self-esteem. Yeah, so it's important to have a site that tackles things like that. My leather bag as well, and I'm open to new opportunities. Presenting, acting, whatever it is out there, I'm just ready to pack up the bag.
Definitely. Anita takes over the world, and of course, you definitely will. How about you, Wani?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like you know, Andy and I are DJs, so we're taking everything to the next level. We're going global. Tours, Africa, Europe, everywhere the money is. Our YouTube, people pretty much seem to like our content. So
we love your content.
More content. Live DJ mixes, music production, our NGO that will be starting really, really soon on women and men that have been sexually abused and the less privileged. Just giving back and making as much money as possible.
Definitely. I thought you would not say money because that money be cocoa. Speaking of money, let's talk to the money man. Kelly Ray, what's up?
I'm good, man.
How are you going to celebrate your big win? What next for you? How do you plan to dominate now that you've conquered?
First of all, everything that brings money and brings value. I mean, trust me.
Ozzy was saying the same thing. Value.
Yeah, value
of
money,
that.
very important. Yeah. So, I'm all about music. You all know already. Yeah, entertainment in general. You know, and I'm sure the world have seen how much of a great leader I am. Yes,
Definitely.
If you follow up the show. Yes, I'm open to everything that brings money and brings value.
All right, man. I really appreciate that. Now, this is for all of you, okay? Many times you will hear people saying that, this was the most boring. That's just absolute nonsense. They wanted you guys to do the things that they themselves would not go and do if they're in front of a camera. I believe that this season we saw that good vibes can actually prevail.
Yeah,
you don't have to get at anybody's throat to do anything.
Yeah.
I believe 9 times out of 10, if you have a choice to do bad or do good, always pick good. And I love the fact that all of you have the people in mind. Everyone I've spoken to today wants to do something to give back. We have never seen it before. A better class of people to have emerged victorious and to have stayed to the finals of Big Brother. I am proud of you. The world is proud of you. And no matter what anybody tells you, you are all winners. Go ahead and rule your world.
Thank you.
Celebrate!